Thank you for staying on and for being here. My name is Diana Jelic. I am the programming director of the festival. It's a delight to be here in another beautiful April and to celebrate this year, the 20th festival, quite a special year. So we will have a Q&A with the director and writer of the film, Pavo Marinković. So my first question to you would be, while it is in many ways universally relatable to many people, it's also a very specific story, locally grounded and rooted in a particular story of a particular protagonist. So why this particular story, since you're the writer of the screenplay as well? What brought you and interested you in this particular iteration of a diasporic story and experience?
Well, from all of my films, I think it's the most personal one. A lot of it has been influenced. I mean, I wouldn't say it's my life, but there are some things which really were so. For instance, you know, these things with the bureau in Vienna, it was more or less, it was like this. And actually I had a theater play in Zagreb, produced in Austria. They played it in Zagreb among a lot of people, and there was a breakdown of mix pult. So it was a pretty big disaster. I haven't been there, but I would stop the performance, but the actors thought they should play. So it was not a success. Yeah, it's actually a personal story. I wanted to tell something, what I really, I have strong feelings about it. And I thought, when I said, please don't think much, I thought it's better to watch this film really open with emotions, not with trying to be, okay, what's he trying to say? I just wanted you to feel the character. And that was my main wish.
Honestly, what I really appreciated about the film is all the layers in which a middle-aged man's diasporic story is conveyed here, because we actually show a lot of films that have themes of diaspora. It's usually generational, and it's usually, as of late, been younger people who have actually not had much experience of Bosnia or the region going back to discover something about their roots, but he's actually very rooted, and some of that rootedness is trauma from back home. So that negotiation becomes something that's a really crucial emotional essence of the film.
Well, yes, for me, by casting him, well, I didn't want to write an angel. Faruk is not an angel at all. He's doing a lot of bad things, but I needed an actor who has certain charisma and who is beloved by audience. So the audience would forgive him all the bad things he does, and, you know, to have these cathartic elements at the end. And this type of actors are very rare. So there are a lot of excellent actors from region, also from Bosnia, but I think there is no actor who could do such bad things and the audience would forgive him, like Senad.
He was cast perfectly, if I do say so myself. And by the way, Senad Bašić really wanted to be here with us for this festival's iteration. I should mention that he sends his regards. It didn't work out because of scheduling, but we will pass on, how the film went and how the screening went. He really wanted to be here to share this.
I also wanted to tell you something which is, autobiographical or not. I'm telling you because you are also, a lot of you are from diaspora. I tell you one of my experiences which is crucial in making this film is the self-confidence. When I came to Austria in the 90s, beginning of the 90s, you know, I was a successful playwright in Croatia. You know, I thought I was a genius and blah, blah, blah. And in 2-3 years, I completely lost my self-confidence. And actually, I didn't know that I lost my self-confidence. I had to, to rethink the whole thing again. And that's exactly what I wanted, what's happening with him. He's hibernating in some poetry he did 25 years ago and some stupid theater play he did, and that's actually not the film about diaspora. The film is about failure. That was my main point, and every directorial effort which I did in the film, it's functions self-conscious. It functions not directly, but for instance, all these skateboarders you've seen, they are going and falling and then up again. And that this bike rider who is starting to drive the bicycle at the end when he's starting to ride again. That's the film about starting your life again. Mm-hmm. And the whole diaspora thing is actually a frame to telling the story.